This land of colourful contrast takes its name from the mighty Zambesi River. Here, 700 miles from its source, it thunders into this narrow gorge and becomes one of the 7 natural wonders of the world. The Victoria Falls. Africa means big game to most people, and Zambia has some of the finest national parks on the whole continent. Rwanga Valley, Kafue National Park, Lochinvar, Sumbu, where you can see every variety of wild animal at close quarters. The Zambesi flows on through deep gorges until it reaches Lake Kariba. "20,000 square miles of water, the largest man-made lake in the world. The lake is sprinkled with many beautiful islands, and on the shores weekend cottages and hotels have been built, and Lake Kariba has become a holiday playground. But Kariba also means power. Power radiating from the dam. Power to run the copper belt. Copper, the main source of Zambia's wealth. Copper was one of the first metals to be known and used by man over 5,000 years ago. And today it is still one of the most important metals used in industry. Each day, thousands of feet underground in narrow, low spaces, drilling goes on to lay explosive charges to blast the ore out of the earth. But in the vast underground complex of tunnels, some of them are large enough to have trains running through them, taking the ore on its way to be crushed. Some of the richest copper-bearing ore in the world is found very near the surface of the earth. Wealth blasted out of the ground and moved on to its next processing. Here in Africa, the secrets of smelting copper were known for over 700 years. From travellers' tales that came to Europe at the turn of the century, the foundations of this, the second largest copper-producing area in the world, were laid. Here, in this converter aisle, impurities are being taken out of the metal, and it is moving on its way to the next and final stage. Pure copper in the shape of copper wire bars. Each day, hundreds of tons of copper are moved away from the various plants by rail on the next part of the journey overseas to the markets of the world. Zambia railways cover the country and serve the rich agricultural areas. Here, some of the finest tobacco crops in Africa are grown. Maize, for home consumption and export to neighboring countries. Cotton is a comparatively new crop and is being developed rapidly into an important industry. A processing plant has been set up in Lusaka. Lusaka is the capital city of Zambia, the seat of the government and administration. Here you see traditional buildings rubbing shoulders with modern ones. For this is a fast-growing commercial center with the changing face of a city with its eyes on the future. Lusaka is easy to reach from practically anywhere in the world, and its new airport is designed to take the most modern planes. There are comfortable and convenient hotels to welcome the visitor. But before you start traveling through the country, do find time to visit the cathedral. You will travel by Zambia Airways, perhaps first of all to the Rwanga National Park. Here, each day at dawn, you can see the elephant parade crossing the river. You can stay at Mufuri Lodge or one of the other camps, and journey out each day to view the game. Rwanga Valley is the only national park in the world where you can go on a walking safari away from your car. The valley teems with colorful wildfowl and water birds, so many species that it has been impossible to count them. You always have experienced game guards with you as your guides. Zambia is a land of lakes and rivers, and in the northeast of the country is Lake Tanganyka. In one remote corner of this beautiful inland sea, there is a perfect holiday retreat, Cassava Bay. You cross the lake by trimaran or launch to find this quiet, enchanting spot where you can stay in these comfortable chalets with every modern convenience. Across the peninsula nearby, you can drive to a long, curved bay of silver sand and spend as much time as you like swimming and playing in the water. There is plenty to do for the young and energetic. Here at Cassava Bay, as well as at the nearby Sumbu and Makamba camps, you can catch fish of over 100 pounds. Nile perch, tigerfish, bundu, and the smaller kupi. Kasaba Bay is a part of Sumbu National Park, and at any time of the day, you might find an elephant strolling past your chalet. A few of the wiser elephants have found that a snack of sugarcane can always be found here. But they eventually walk away to join their own friends. By contrast, Livingstone in the southeast has been a tourist centre for many years and is the oldest town in Zambia. The National Museum is here, as well as the Open-Air Museum, where you can see ceremonial masks and wood carvings made with the traditional tools and implements that have been used for thousands of years in this part of Africa. In this arena, you will see the Makishi dances performed. These exotic dancers represent the ancestral spirits who preside over the initiation ceremony of the young boys of the tribe. This is Ndondo, a lustful young man, and Chikusa, the warrior, who dances the dance of initiation with the young boys. Nalindele, the pole dancer, represents a young girl flying like a bird of prey. A few miles from the town of Livingstone, you return once more to the Victoria Falls. The waters of the